All right, this is Baha. This will probably be the last episode I make until after the holidays. I'm gonna line myself up a little bit. Oh yeah, that looks better. No, it doesn't. Anyway, so we're gonna try something a little different today because I find that my Let's Plays are all over the frickin' place. And I had some advice given to me that I liked a lot. So we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna go over what I did off camera. And then we're going to move on to a project each Let's Play. There are some projects that I'll do off camera because, like I said, I'm not going to take credit for somebody else's build. So I will build it, show you how it works, and then let you decide if you want to go to that Let's Player's site and make the project and give them the like and the subscribe if you want and all that. So first we're going to start with this. I'm pretty sure I showed last episode the build that I did here, just in case. It's finished, a smeltery. I'm happy with it. To me, this is probably the best build that I've ever done without following somebody. The only thing I stole was Minecraft's, their little blacksmith shops. But I do have the enchant. I mean, my sorting room is pretty much the way I want it. I got this one chest here. But this is going to be for, like, I'm going to have chests against this wall. This will be for like, this is all for immersive engineering. So it's a chest. And as you can see here, I'm using a little wooden label. These labels are really easy to make. Basically, it's just 6 slabs of whatever kind of wood you want to make. You can make them in birch. You can make them in spruce, oak. Looks like acacia and jungle wood. We'll give you different versions of the label. You basically put the label on the chest, and then you would shift with it with an empty hand. Shift right click, and then you can drag in what you want. So this tells me by looking at this, I know, okay, this is hemp, creosote oil, and one of those little things from Immersed. So I know that this is immersive engineering because I'm not going to take up a bunch of spaces for it. I'm using the 4 drawers here, which I think they can hold stacks of 8, but you can upgrade them. And this allows you to put more than one item in one block. So like all my little odds and ends for crafting go here. All my major blocks go here. All my ores, diamonds, all my reliquary stuff goes here. Mob drops I've been putting here, and so on. Like, you know, I also like it because you got items like the armor. The horse armor and saddles don't stack, but you can put them in there. Now, if, you know, you got a bunch of items and you've gone out mining and killing or whatnot, you're like, okay, I got all this crap in my bag now. You know, if you look at my inventory, it's full of junk. You can now just right click a couple times and it'll put it in the proper place. If it doesn't have a place to go, it won't go anywhere. And then you'll look at your bag and go, oh, I need a place for cobble, but I'm going to break that down later. I also did some flying. If you look at the map here, can I make it day? It's not going day. Okay. But I know, because I'm inside it sees me as underground. I did a bunch of flying. I found some stuff. I did find a swamp area over here. Swamp comes in handy. I found taint. I'll put the taint in the description because the coordinates, because you're going to need them. And I did some flying around up here. Now, I'm not going to fly on camera because I want you guys to do your own exploring. And if you find something neat, let me know. And if I come across something that I feel is important, I'll let you guys know. Oh, that's my Christmas tree. I thought I'd get festive. I made a little Christmas tree. I did it in creative because it's just for fun. I got the presents. You can basically to make these, you could take a pair of shears, cut down the blades of leaves. You get the blocks of leaves. And let me just see if it's like, was it lights? Yeah. You could take those leaves and you could put them in chisel and you can make, you know, bulbs, Christmas lights. You can make white roses, different ways of making things nice around your base if you want. And that's just for Merry Christmas. And those up there, the star, I made that out of something that you get out of the Thaumcraft dungeons, which is why this will be destroyed and all these blocks will be destroyed when I'm done. The last thing I did was, this actually works pretty good. I find that if I'm standing like over here, off the side, they do come and they'll walk along the edge. But if I stay dead center or I'm not near it, I've seen like 5 or 6 fall in there. I found one of those some cults that was empty, the obelisk thing, and I stole their flags. I hope they don't come looking for me. If you do, say hello to my little friend. I don't have a little friend yet. I'm working on that. All right. So yeah, so today's project is going to be all about XP. I die a lot. I go out at nighttime. I'm fighting mobs. I'm trying to get everything I need to make the lilies of fertility from Reliquary. It's not easy to find them. Like, it's not easy at all. So I'm going to try to save some XP. And I'm going to take my friend Chronic Poulter's suggestion. He's been giving me a lot of suggestions. And that suggestion is to have everything I need ahead of time and then build, which is what I'm going to do. So today we're going to be working with XP tanks. We're going to be working with the XP bottler and XP drain and that. And we're going to be making an XP bottler. So the first thing we need to make, oh, you know what? Give me a second. When I was doing my test, I put everything back. But luckily, it would be just taking a moment to get it all back. Okay, so this should be everything. So the first thing we're going to make is the drain from open blocks. And that is basically all, 9 iron bars. I want at least 2 of them. So we're going to make 2 of them. And then you have to decide where you're going to want to put them. I've decided I'm going to put them here. I'll put one there. Oh. I don't know why it's not. I want it to be. All right, give me a moment. Okay, so I found a trick to doing this. I want them above, so if I put the block down, then I put this on. Now I have to go downstairs and remove it. For some reason, if you have an already made hole, it wants to put it in the bottom of the hole, which doesn't help me. But if I put it on top of the block and then break them away, there we go. Okay, so we're going to go up here. So I'll just put this over here for now. So then, now that we've got the XP draining, we need somewhere to put the XP. To do that, we are going to make, from open blocks, their tanks. These tanks are great. They hold their inventory. It basically takes 4 obsidian and 5 glass. I've got everything right here. Right. Okay, 10. Oh, okay, that's because I got the pattern there. And then we're going to take the tanks and we're going to bring them back downstairs. And we're going to put them right here. Oh, that's why I needed to put the XP. Okay. Duh. Philly rabbit, trickster for kids. All right, like so. Now, what I like about these blocks is that you can literally build it any way you want, and it'll make it part of the multi-structure. Like so. And then I got one more. I'm going to just put it there for now. I might make some more later. Then we head back upstairs. Okay. And then we stand. And now all of our XP is being drained down there. Now there's a reason why I left the gap that I did down there, because the next thing we're going to make is the XP bottler, which is 1 bottle. Let me just show you the bottler, which is right here. So it's basically 1 glass bottle surrounded by iron. Gives you the XP bottler. Now, I used to do the XP shower thing, but I personally find it a bit of a pain in the butt to work with, because you have to kind of leave a gap up above and all that, where I can just put it right here. And then you're going to want to open it up, and I believe it's here. Yeah, auto drink, and we're going to tell it to auto drink from the top and auto drink from the side. The reason why we want both is because we got this gap here, so we want it drinking from both sides. And so now it's filled up with XP. And then we're going to go get a chest. Actually, you know what? I have a better idea. I don't know if this will work or not, but we're going to try it. I made these out of birch, and they just didn't go with the pattern, so we're going to put that there. And it's auto drink. We're going to tell it. Do I have to? No, I shouldn't have to. I should be able to just, yeah, here we go. To auto eject there. And we're going to put some bottles in. And I don't know if it's going to do it automatically. Yeah, see? So we've now got, whenever we make, because these things can hold stacks of 32, it'll hold 32 bottles. I don't know, I don't think these stack, but we're now bottling our XP. So we're going to want to get a boatload of bottles going at some point to keep the supply and demand going. Every once in a while we can empty this. But as you can see, it's putting all of the XP. Well, yeah, if you shift right click, you can see what's in here, and it's putting them in here. And we can make this, we can upgrade this, make it bigger. But so now we've got these bottles of XP, and we can take one and Okay, I see it. So it's like a splash potion. All right, so now we got 2. All right, so all of our bottles are now in there. All right. And so that was today's project. We wanted to make the XP tank and have a place to save our XP, because I've been going out at nighttime, and I've been fighting mobs and getting the parts that I need to start making the lily of fertility. And this whole section will have to be redone, because when you put a lily pad down, it only does a 7x7 square. So basically it's, you know, just like this here. You got these three here, and the pad there. So we're definitely going to want to work it out a bit. Right now, I've been making Minicio seeds, essence seeds. He calls them Minicio in Magic Crops 4, but here they're essence. We got some redstone going. I like to do 9 sets of each. So I got 9 coal, 9 dye, 9 glowstone. I'm working on making the 9 obsidian, the 9 redstone, and this whole section over here, of course, is going to be for the essence seeds, because we want to get as many as possible. And before we go to the next set, we're going to work on making the armor. It's a pretty easy one. The level 1's pretty easy to make. You need infused ingot, which is just basically an iron ingot surrounded by 4 weak essence. And the good thing is this will give you +8 protection, whereas we only get +6. And from what I understand, the magical crop items, they also they enchant much better. That's what I've been reading. I don't know exactly how that works, but okay. I've also been getting slimes. I've been doing pretty good. In my mine, there is, above my ceiling, I found out there's a big ravine there, and I kept seeing slimes bounce around. I'm not sure if you guys remember me mentioning that before or not. So I dug down, didn't find anything. I dug up, and there was this huge cavern, and there's always slimes there. And I want to find some cactus. I don't think we can make them. I don't know if we can make cactus. Cactus fruit. Wait a second. You know what? Let's just go take a little peeky pie at that. Because if we can, next episode, we might make a little slime farm. I seen a really good idea. They usually do it in a swamp, but that seems to be a chunk load where I am. You can see I've gotten lots and lots of the essence of nature. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I got 7, but that's okay. Look at that. 8 cactus, baby! And I think you can get something with, no, you can't. I thought you could get some of that. That's perfect, the 8 cactus. My phone again. Sorry, guys. All right, anyway. So that's today's episode. We got our XP tank made. We got our bottler going. It's making bottles for us. At some point, we are going to make a bunch of ender chests that are all going to, it's going to be like an ender chest system for sorting, and all that stuff will go into up here where we can reach it better. This is my sorting system. Now, I want to show you a little trick, how I got the wraparound, because some of you might build this and go, how did he get it to wrap around? right here. What you need to do is, well, this shouldn't be here. I must have did this by accident. We'll take that out. It's an oak drawer, okay. But basically, I took one of the birch drawers that I didn't need, and I put it right here. So because this drawer and because this bottom drawer and that bottom drawer, they're now touching part of the of this controller, you can now wrap your way around. But if you do this corner and you don't put at least one storage drawer touching the two, it's not going to work. Now the next step will be also getting a hopper here, getting an ender chest on top. That'll be linked, and the ender chest will be linked to everything. And then this way here, I can just drop things in my ender chest pouch when I make one, or an ender chest, and then it'll all go in here. I already dropped it off. It'll all go in here. And then this will take care of sorting. Sorting will be 100% taken care of. So I'm going to leave now. I'm going to try to cut my videos down a bit shorter. Next episode, I'm trying to decide what I want to do next episode. I know I need to get going on Thaumcraft. I decided to make a change to Thaumcraft too. I was going to put a tower here, but I changed my mind. I want to make this like a little processing village. Tree farm over there, maybe. Have something over there, something over there. And then what I'm going to do, I'll show you out here quickly. I'm going to, these stairs are going to go away. It'll be safer for me, and I'm going to be putting a big tower for my Thaumcraft in there. And we're going to have like a little something here to get us across. I won't say what it is yet. Some of you might know. And I also decided to keep Thaumcraft away from my base because when you start getting into warp, some pretty nasty stuff starts happening. And I don't want it near my base. And I worked hard on these walls. Really hard on these walls, man. I spent like 4 days working on these walls. So I'm going to sign out now. And once again, I'm going to wish you all the best for these holidays. You know, you'll see more later, and I love my tree. It's a stupid looking tree, but you know what? I'm proud of it because I didn't watch any videos. I figured it out on my own, and I figured this out. Well, I copied a picture, but I still figured it out on my own. It's my design. Well, what I copied. Anyway, so this is Papaha saying catch you guys later, and I'll see you on the next episode.